Peace, family. It's your boy Sunrise the Divine back at you again with some love and light. I'm on the road. It's raining. It's frosty. We gotta appreciate all the elements. Today we're gonna make a video. Not make a video. We're making a video. Today we're gonna talk about, in this video, we're gonna talk about starting a business or a side hustle, and if it's for you, why you should, and what to expect. Reasons why you should, what to expect, and if it's even for you or not. You know what I mean? So I had this idea because I've always been, hustler mindset. It's in my family. Everybody's always figuring out a way to become an entrepreneur in my family, or start their own business, or just basically, creative stream of income. You feel me? I think it's very important that more of us, especially in my generation, in our generation, start to pick up side hustles and or monetize their hobbies that they already do in order to create streams of income, right? Now, this isn't for everybody. Not everybody wants to take the responsibility of managing big or small businesses. Nope, not everybody wants to take that weight on. Not everybody wants to take that responsibility. So if you're the type of person that just likes to get a job and add value to other teams, that's okay too, because we need people like that as well. We can't all be entrepreneurs. We need workers as well. And so even working is a form of entrepreneuring in some way, But so yeah, this isn't for everybody. But if you're the type of person who's maybe who doesn't like a set schedule, who doesn't like bosses or anything like that, it's definitely time for you to think about starting a side hustle. Okay? And so I noticed that nowadays a lot of people talk about this like it's like a trend, and I'm glad, because everybody's starting to get into their creative bag, but we don't talk about the struggles and what that really means in physical reality as far as opening a business, starting a business. You feel me? It's a lot of responsibility. You have to learn how to market. You have to learn how to produce quality content. Or a quality service. You feel me? Whatever you do, you have to learn it. So it's definitely not easy. You feel me? One of the things that I learned when I started working for myself, because a lot of my motivations was I didn't like people telling me what to do, and I didn't like a 9-to-5. When I started my own businesses and when I started my own side hustle, I noticed that I stopped working 9-to-5, yes, but now I'm kind of working 24/7. You feel me? You kind of always on the go. It's like a blessing and a curse, because you can control your schedule, but at the same time, you're in control of your schedule. So you have to have that self-discipline. You have to have that self-motivation, that self-drive to keep you going, because you really gotta kind of be like your own boss, like your own parent. And so that's one thing to be mindful of if you're looking to start a business, because nobody's there. Yeah, you're right. You get to not have a boss, which is amazing, but you then become your own boss. Okay? And that means you have to discipline yourself, and sometimes it can be tough because it's you who don't want to stay disciplined when you don't want to stay disciplined. You feel me? So yeah, that's just one of the benefits. One of the factors in starting your own business. You're in control of everything. Another factor is you gotta have faith, because not every business is just gonna pop overnight. They say sometimes it takes like a couple years for your business to start popping. Now, I don't want you to normalize that in your head and make that definite, like, oh, it's for sure gonna take a couple years, because you could pop overnight. True. But my point being is you gotta be okay with a little bit of uncertainty and unknown, and those times when it doesn't look like your business is doing successful. You feel me? Because there are going to be times when you start your business where business is super slow. You don't really know what to do. You're lost. You're confused. You're feeling discouraged. So you gotta really have tough skin to stay faithful to your vision when those times come. You feel me? And that's a major thing to be mindful of, because that's why people start businesses and stop businesses, because they get 2, 3, 4 months in and then they're like, fuck that, it's not working out, I'm done. When really, if you would have stuck for it for the next 8 years, you don't know how much growth you could have achieved in that. You feel me? Because they say with the business model, it's like your first 0 to 5 years is kind of shaky, but then once you get 5 years, that's typically on average when businesses start to thrive, and then you can really start to have that financial freedom that you desire. You feel me? And speaking of that, that moves on to my last point I'm gonna bring up. One of my main reasons why I wanted to, why I've always had side hustles, or why I've always wanted to start businesses, is because I wanted to become very rich since I was a little boy, right? And once I got older, I realized that working a 9 to 5 my whole life is never going to get me to the financial goals that I want, because they're only going to pay me $15 an hour, $20 an hour, if that, $30 an hour, if that. Even if somebody is offering to pay me $50 an hour, that keeps a ceiling on my financial cap. You feel me? When you become an entrepreneur, once your business starts thriving, once you start to get in momentum, you know how to build it. You got all your all your ducks in line, your business is in order, is flowing, money's in, maybe you got a couple employees, then you'll really have the financial freedom, you feel me, that you want. And so you just got to stick with it. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about starting a business, why you should, especially if you find yourself not liking your job, doing something you don't want to do. Now, one thing before I get off here, one thing I want to mention is it's totally up to you. I'm not spewing any doubt, but it's okay to have a job and still want to start your business, or it's okay to start a business and still have a job. You feel me? Because I only say that because I'm the type of person that once I quit it, I wanted to quit forever. And I just wanted to be like, it's a wrap, I'm done, whatever. But then I realized throughout the years, I'm going to have to pick up hustles, side gigs, jobs in order to support my life and to support my business while it's in its beginning stages. So you can utilize the job to, 1, learn how businesses operate, 2, learn more whatever skill you're doing, and 3, use the finances that you're getting from that job to fuel your business, right? And that takes discipline. So if you're at a job and you're like, I want to start a business, you could just say, fuck it. Some people are like, fuck it, I'm going to walk by faith 100%. I'm going to quit my job today and I'm going to start my business and we're going to thrive. You can do that. I'm not discouraging you. But you can take another route too and say, okay, well, I'm going to start my business while I'm still working here. Set some goals. You feel me? I'm going to have I'm going to give myself 2 years to get all the finances I need to get my business up and running. I'm only working this job for 2 more years or 1 more year, whatever. Get creative. It's all up to you. Do what works for you. But it's just a tool that can be utilized to help create financial freedom, which creates the feeling of liberation. I feel like most of us don't even really want to get rich. Most of us just want freedom of choice to do whatever we want. Some people don't even want a whole big ass mansion or whatever, or house or a whole bunch of money. Some people just want enough finances to be able to choose for their lifestyle to be exactly how they want it, and for them to travel whenever they want and do whatever they want whenever they want. So it's like, just stick to your vision if you're starting a business, and that will become a tool that you can utilize to help support your financial freedom in the matrix. And I'm not no business coach or anything. I'm still learning myself. Don't think I'm an expert neither. I'm still learning. This year I've been learning more about marketing. I've been working for myself for about 2.5 years, 3 years, and I'm just now learning the correct marketing strategies, learning how important marketing is. I used to be the type, like, I ain't marketing, I ain't doing none of that, but I had to set aside my ego in order for my business to thrive, okay? And so basically, when you're starting a business, it's going to force you to become a better person, or a more disciplined person, because everything is your fault. If your business is shitty, it's your fault. If your business is thriving, it's your fault. So it's like, when we're talking about starting businesses and side hustles, we're talking about becoming different people. We're talking about growing. We're talking about expansion. But that's it. I've been blabbering. We got the Trap Sheet Tour. We going to got daggone 8 to 10 cities. Make sure you get your ticket. If you own your tickets, subscribe to the website, sunrisethedivine.com, to get your weekly updates. What else? Add me on Instagram, stream my music, and love yourself. Drink some daggone water today. That's it, y'all. Love and light.